You've picked up your phone at least once since this video started. Maybe you're holding it right now. And here's what almost nobody tells you. That's not a willpower problem. It's not a discipline problem. It's not even really about the phone. What's actually happening is a lot stranger, and once you understand it, you'll never look at that reflex the same way again. We keep asking the same question: why can't I put my phone down? And we keep answering it the same wrong way: because I have no self-control. But self-control was never the mechanism being targeted. If it were, willpower would eventually win, the way it does with most habits you consciously try to break. Instead, people with enormous discipline in every other area of their life, athletes, CEOs, people who can fast for days or run marathons, check their phones just as compulsively as everyone else. That's not a coincidence. That's a clue. Whatever's happening isn't a discipline gap, it's a design. Here's the part that actually explains it. Dopamine isn't the chemical of pleasure. That's the popular myth. Dopamine is the chemical of anticipation. It fires before the reward, not because of it. Its entire job is to make you seek, not to make you satisfied once you find. And the specific pattern your phone exploits is called a variable reward schedule, the same mechanism that makes slot machines addictive. If a reward came every single time you checked, your brain would eventually stop caring. Predictable rewards lose their pull fast. But if the reward is unpredictable, sometimes a notification, sometimes nothing, sometimes something great, sometimes something boring, your brain's anticipation system stays switched on indefinitely. It never learns to stop checking because it never learns the pattern. There isn't one. Every time you unlock your phone, you're not checking for information, you're pulling a lever. And the two things a slot machine and a phone both understand better than almost anything else is that the anticipation of maybe is far more addictive than the certainty of yes or no. Here's where it gets more uncomfortable. This isn't just about apps engineered to be addictive, though they are. It's about a mismatch between what your attention system evolved for and what it's now being asked to process. For nearly all of human history, new information was rare and usually important. A sound in the grass, a stranger approaching camp, attention systems that snapped instantly toward anything new or unexpected kept people alive because new reliably meant relevant. Your phone breaks that link completely. It delivers hundreds of new stimuli a day that mean almost nothing. A like, a headline, a notification badge, using the exact same new equals important circuitry that used to be reserved for actual threats and opportunities. Your attention system hasn't been given time to evolve past this. It's still running ancient software on hardware that was never built to withstand a device requesting its focus every 4 minutes. This is why willpower alone loses so consistently. You're not fighting a bad habit with a rational brain. You're fighting an ancient survival circuit with a piece of technology specifically engineered by teams of people whose entire job is engagement to trigger it more efficiently than anything in the natural world ever could. So if willpower isn't the lever, what is? The people who successfully change their relationship with their phone almost never do it through discipline alone. They do it by changing the environment, not the intention. Removing the phone from the room during focused work, turning notifications off entirely instead of just checking less, making the unpredictable reward physically harder to access. Because a threat detection system built on novelty can't be reasoned with, but it absolutely responds to friction and distance. This matters because it removes the shame from the equation. If you felt weak-willed, scattered, or embarrassed about how often you reach for your phone, that was never a character flaw. You were responding exactly the way a healthy, functioning nervous system responds to a stimulus engineered specifically to exploit it. The fact that it worked on you isn't evidence you're broken, it's evidence the system is very, very good at its job. So the next time you catch yourself reaching for your phone with nothing in mind, no message to check, no reason, just the reflex, notice it without judging it. That reach isn't a failure of character, it's an ancient survival instinct doing exactly what it was built to do, aimed at a target it was never designed to face. You're not weak, you're just old software meeting brand new bait. And the moment you can see the mechanism clearly, for the first time, you're no longer just reacting to it. You're finally in a position to choose.